I don't know about you guys, but my ranking for the best sneaker of all time constantly changes. If you asked me 5 years ago, I would have told you the Air Jordan 1 Bread. But at this moment, in my opinion, it is the black cement Air Jordan 3. Think about the history of the shoe, the design. It was the first sneaker to have a Jumpman logo on it. Super iconic. So I thought there isn't a better shoe to start off the video, and the way that I styled it is with this Kith BMW t-shirt. I get asked about this t-shirt all the time. Every once in a while, Kith absolutely nails some of their collaborations, and I think this one was perfect. I paired them with some vintage Carhartt shorts. These definitely have a looser, more relaxed fit to them, naturally of course, and it pairs super well with the bagginess of the t-shirt. And to complement all of the black details of the outfit, I went with a black New York Yankees cap as well as a Seiko 5 GMT watch. However, if I really felt like flexing, I'd go with these. The Nike Air Yeezy 2. I just got these sole swaps, so the fact that I can wear these with full confidence, knowing that they aren't gonna crumble on me again, is amazing. Kith is one of my favorite brands, and another one of their items that I get asked about all the time is this Apollo shirt. It's this mint green casual button up that has a ton of incredible details on it, like engraving all throughout. So many amazing details on this. From afar, it kind of just looks like a simple, easy to wear shirt, and it is, but up close, you see all the details, including the raw hem as well. I thought that the tone of this shirt pairs so well with some cream colored denim shorts. These are from another one of my favorite brands called Cotton, and I've been wearing these like almost every day. And to complement the hint of green, of course, I had to go with the Sean Witherspoon Adidas Gazelles. I really would love to see another sneaker Sean Witherspoon collaboration. I feel like he's almost like a free agent in the design world right now, so it would be great if he were able to lock down another pair of Adidas sneakers, Nike, Asics, who knows. And to complement those shoes, I had to go with a green Mets hat, and for the watch, I went with the Casio AQ23. And the last Kith item that I would say that I wear on a weekly basis are these turbo shorts. I feature them in almost every single one of my videos for the very reason that they are extremely comfortable. They're the perfect length. They've got great details like drawstrings with metal aglets. They've got side zipper pockets. And the best part is, I don't know if this exact pair is available right now, but they come out with new colorways of the turbo shorts all the time. So there'll definitely be one available for you. I had to, of course, pair them with the Nike Air Max 95 in the neon colorway. This is the 2020 pair, and let me just tell you that they are going so strong, so there was no need for me to pick up the 2025 version. But let me tell you that the Air Max 95 neon is easily, hands down, one of my favorite sneakers of all time. I wear them to the gym, I wear them casually, you name it. I thought this Hidden NY shirt paired super well with the shorts and the rest of the outfit, especially with that hit of green on it. Hidden NY, I would love to know if this is a clothing brand that is on your radar. I'm a huge fan of their branding and their social media page, of course, so I pick up a few pieces from time to time. Similar to Supreme, they also have great hardware, which is something that I appreciate. Went with that same ALD hat, and for the watch, I thought I'd switch it up and go with the Casio G-Shock GA2100, which is my favorite G-Shock in my collection. Now, this next pair of shoes is honestly up there with amongst my favorite in my entire collection, and it is, of course, the Air Force One in the linen colorway. Why these are still available on StockX for under retail is completely beyond me. It is such a classic colorway, especially in the summertime. So I, of course, had to pair them with a summertime outfit. This is definitely giving like vacation vibes. You know, I've got the white Uniqlo barrel pants, which are amazing in my opinion. And I think that these are such a stylish pair of pants, affordable, and will literally take any outfit to the next level. They go with everything, and they have this one thing to them that I think makes every outfit better, and that's a little bit of risk, okay? White pants are typically a little bit feminine. They can get dirty, but guess what? On the other side of that is a fresh outfit. And so that's what I think I have here. Up top, I have this linen blue button-up from one of my favorite brands called Cotton, and just beneath it is this mesh crochet tank top from Abercrombie. And if I were to head outside, like I said, it's definitely giving vacation vibes. I'll throw on my Aquila sunglasses. Aquila is my favorite sunglasses brand, so I will definitely link them in the description, along with the jewelry. I went with some gold jewelry here. All of the jewelry, the rings, the chains are all from a Majuri, so I'll be sure to link those down below as well. Now, if you've watched any one of my videos of the past 1 to 2 years, you know that I love wearing crochet shirts. And this one from the brand Cotton is easily one of my favorites. The straight hem, the lace detail, the shade of white, perfect. So I had to pair them with these COS denim shorts. These have a nice medium wash, which I think complements it perfectly. And there is some fading, and it is a relaxed fit, but not too baggy, not too short. They're absolutely perfect. So if you're in the market, I'll be sure to link both items in the description. And I paired them with the Wales Bonner Adidas Samba. Guys, as much as I love the OGs, the classics, there's always a sneaker that pops up unexpectedly that I've just fallen in love with, and this is exactly it. I wear these all the time. You would think that they're difficult to rock, but I promise you that's not the case. Just wear them with brown and sort of those earth tone colors, which I always do anyways. So for me, I never have an issue styling them. And of course, to match the shades, I of course had to go with the gold jewelry again. So yeah, this one is just easily one of my favorite outfits. Like when I say I like crochet clothing items, I really do mean it. This is a full set from the brand Salt Studios, another clothing brand that I get asked about all the time, whether it's from the Sherpa hoodie or the Paisley cargo pants. They make some incredibly creative clothing items, and they're a small business, which is always a good idea to support. This is of course their crochet hoodie and matching shorts. I had to get both one time. I love me a good matching set. I love the stripes along the side. This thing, you can easily wear this in the summertime. If you may not think so, trust me, but at nighttime, you know, it gets a little bit of cooler out, you bust this thing out and you're good money, trust me. My favorite item, if I had to choose, would be the shorts. I love how they're not too baggy, and you know, if you rock this with a white tee like I have underneath here, trust me, it's gonna look absolutely fresh with a pair of like Air Force Ones or something. It'd be super clean. I instead went with the New Balance 1000 for the very reason that they are super comfortable, very underrated comfortable sneaker that not enough people are talking about. If you haven't tried the New Balance 1000, I definitely recommend doing so. This is the ALD version, and yeah, they're just super clean, comfortable, cozy. This whole fit is definitely a vibe. Got to keep those warm weather vacation vibes going, especially with this outfit. We got the linen shirt and shorts combo. These are part of the Kith and Adidas football collection, which was outstanding, by the way. I thought I was done for Kith pieces, but believe it or not, I got one more, okay? So bear with me. This shirt is from Abercrombie. It's linen. Linen is going to wrinkle almost instantly. So whenever I wear a linen shirt, I always try to like rough it up a bit, roll the sleeves, you know, unbutton it. If you get fixated on it being pristine and wrinkle-free, just, you're not gonna like linen at all. So I recommend, you know, wearing it a little bit more casually. So I definitely wanted to pair it with the shorts to sort of get the juxtaposition between the two. And to match with the Adidas, I went with the Bad Bunny ballerina sneakers. I really like these. I love the color combo of them. Everything just works super well. I will say they do get dirty quite easily, so just keep that in mind. And another thing with this outfit, I went with the classic Unisphere ALD cap, but I want to know, let me know what you guys think. Is this too much green? Because it definitely matches, but I wasn't sure if it was coming across as too matchy. And just, I don't know, I'm a huge fan of this outfit. I'm going to be in Europe for the next 4 weeks, so this is definitely the type of vibe that I'm looking for. Now this next look is a similar formula, but with a tank top and trousers. The pants and tank top look is one of my favorite combinations this summer. It is another one of those sort of like riskier outfits where there's a fine line between it looking good and kind of looking bad. But what I will tell you, some tips that I can give to you, is to just match the proportions. Instead of going with a classic Hanes rib tank top, like a wife pleaser, get something that's a little bit looser, a little bit more airier. This one is from COS. Actually, both pieces are from COS, and pair them with some looser fitting pants, okay? You'll nail the proportions, and trust me, it's just more airier, breathable, and that's exactly the type of stuff that we're going for in the summertime. These trousers are literally one of the most comfortable clothing items I own, and I absolutely love the little detail right there where you can cinch the hem at the bottom to make it a little bit more tapered if you want. But either way, olive pants, you guys know I'm like the olive pant guy on YouTube, trust me. And feet, I went with the Margiela Gats. Now there's a lot of affordable alternatives, but for this shoe in particular, I've worn them so much that it's worth it to me. So if you can afford them and you feel comfortable paying that amount, if you do, then I recommend going for it. And to match and bring the outfit all together, I went with this brown suede bag. If I were to head out to the house and I wanted to bring some stuff with me, maybe my camera, I'd throw it all in here. I know some of you guys are bag phobic and you don't love bags, and that's totally okay. I personally do like bags, so I like to rock them in my outfits. Just don't tell my wife that I took it from her closet. This next look features hands down one of my favorite clothing items, which is this ALD jersey. I'm a big collector of football shirts and vintage jerseys, and every once in a while some of these fashion brands put out an absolute banger, which I think this one is definitely. And I think what makes it so good is the fact that it's got green and gold on it, which is one of my favorite color combos. And I wanted to complement that with some other yellow goldish tinted items, like this hat from Libero, which is one of my favorite Canadian clothing brands and clothing brands period. So shout out to Libero. There's also these Aquila shades. Once again, all of my shades are from Aquila. I just personally love them. And they have yellow tints on them. And what I love most about them is they're very much like, you can see my eyes, so it's very much like indoor and outdoor sunglasses, which is, I think, is definitely a vibe. Gold jewelry as usual. The shorts are linen pleated shorts from Madewell. Madewell is a sleeper brand, and I wish they had a larger Canadian presence. I'd probably shop from them more. But on feet, we also have the Onitsuka Tiger GSM. It's such a shame that they don't have a larger North American distribution model. I think it was like 1 or 2 years ago they stopped selling their products in the United States and Canada, I believe. I have to fact check on that. But when I go on Google and type in Onitsuka, it takes me to the European websites, which is a shame. Anyways, such a clean look. I styled a football shirt in the last outfit. Now it's time to style a football boot. Of course, I'm talking about the brand new T90s. I actually own the original cleats. I bought these off of eBay for like $100 before I even knew that these T90s were coming out. So I think it's great to have those in the collection. I almost want to like put those on a mantle. I tried to play in them recently, and football technology has come a very long way. They are extremely stiff to play in. Regardless, I wanted to match the pop of red on the shoes with the red on the hat. And these silver ones are actually quite easy to style because it's technically gray. It basically goes with any outfit, but something about gray and blue is just a combination that I always lean towards. This shirt is from Destructive, which is a brand who's really grown in my books, in my opinion. I have a ton of their clothing items, from matching sets to sweats and stuff like that, so highly recommend them. These shorts are from cotton. They're a linen and denim blend, so they're actually extremely lightweight, and obviously dark selvage raw denim is extremely popular at the moment, so I think that these are super fresh. Guys, thanks so much for watching the video. Let me know which outfit was your favorite. Thanks so much, and I will catch you in the next one.